3 out of 10. Welcome back to the AC Unit podcast. I'm Claudia, my chair is squeaky, and I'm with Alyssa.
Wow. Okay, I'm just going to sit here and shut up. Tell us what we're talking about today.
We are talking about dreams and everything in between.
So just everything. We're talking about
We're talking about
everything we
the
can.
universe of dreams.
We both ate mushrooms before this.
I refuse. I've seen what that's done to people.
What are dreams, Claudia? Define dream.
Dream. Is this all I'm thinking from Lava Girl? Wait, Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Oh, I haven't seen that. Here we go again. Every time.
Oh my goodness, what the freak?
Every single time.
We have to have like a count of how many movies Alyssa hasn't watched for someone who's a film major.
Dream is a wish that your heart makes, Claudia.
Okay.
Wait, what's that from?
I'm not even going to tell you.
Oh, wait. It's a wish your heart makes.
See, it keeps making noises.
It's a Disney movie, right?
No, it's Nickelodeon.
Princess movie?
It's Nickelodeon.
What?
I'm joking. It's a Disney princess. I'm pretty sure it's Cinderella.
Oh, okay. Okay. We can proceed now.
So, a dream is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep.
She does have the definition of it.
Yeah, I do.
I was expecting you to actually have it. Okay, cool. That's actually a cool...
We got to make sure that people know what they're talking about.
Right.
You know?
Define...
What we're talking about, not what they're talking about. They're listening.
Right, we're not talking about hopes and aspirations.
Do you have any hot takes?
I do not have any of those.
I thought you said there was a hot take.
Oh, I meant hopes and aspirations.
I don't have any.
So hot takes. I just saw this on TikTok, and it's basically this guy.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Sorry.
Nope. He basically says that. See, I'm just gonna sound like a kook trying to re-explain it.
Just say it.
This guy lays it out pretty well. Basically, he says that because we only have two states of consciousness in our lives, right? There's dreaming and there's being awake. And we like to discount dreaming because when you wake up from a dream, you realize that it was a dream and you realize that it was fake. You know, it's not quote unquote real. But it's basically just redefining reality and like... What's to say that once we, quote unquote, wake up from reality in this life, when you're awake, aka dying, you won't realize that this was all a dream too. So it's like,
It sounds like Inception.
kind of, yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know how to explain it.
So basically what you're trying to say is the dream world, the dream world and the real world are basically kind of the same, and we don't consider the dream world the same as
right. We like
even though I do though.
Yeah, like we discount dream world. And we put a lot of weight on the real world.
I think dreams
because there are real consequences, everything. But it's like we only know that dream world is quote unquote fake because we wake up from it. But once we wake up from reality, which is when you die, because
every day I wake up,
it's like once your dream is over, you know that it was fake. Once your reality is over, how are you gonna view it? I feel like you're gonna see it in a different way. Like
everything is fake. We're living on a rock. Why are we paying money when animals are living for free?
Yeah, basically that like viral thing that was like, I just want to like bask in the sun and eat grapes. Why do I have to pay insurance money? Like stuff like that.
Eat some grapes. But I personally do think the dream world is a separate world from the real world, but it's still a valid world, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Only because I dream a lot, and a lot of my dreams have meanings.
And I just saw a thing on TikTok. Again, I did all my research on TikTok, so it's
Wake
very
up
scientific.
in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Sorry.
And
I love know why Kesha is like on my mind right now.
Because it's waking up. Dreaming, waking up.
And also the song's name, TikTok.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I saw a thing that was like, if you dream a lot, and this isn't just a TikTok thing, it's a more like an ancient wisdom type thing that says if you dream a lot, you're more in tune with your soul and your being. Like if you can remember your dreams and
there's some I still remember to this day. It's weird.
So you have a dream journal.
I do. Look at how pretty she is.
That's like the perfect dream journal. It's got gold edges. Describe it for our listeners.
It's a navy blue book with gold foiling, and it has flowers, and the flowers are gold.
I'm so glad you used a British accent for that.
And I have it comes like with like a cute little ribbon that's like a little bookmark.
Yes.
And it's also gold. If you look at the pages, they're gold too.
I love
Only the outside. The regular pages are just like.
Where did you get that journal?
Amazon.
Amazing.
But you can find these like anywhere, honestly. I saw these at the art museum I went to in Boston recently.
Oh, really?
Which is kind of funny. I'm like, I have that journal. But
Amazon.
Amazon. That's where I got it.
So, what's your process like? Do you always wake up and write what you dreamt, or is it just the really big dreams?
Specific, but we'll get into that.
Okay.
So I have a whole series of events.
Okay.
Not events, but
an event schedule for the evening.
Event schedule for the evening. I have a few questions that I want you to answer.
Okay.
And it's just like basic questions.
Okay.
Do you dream a lot, or do you dream at all? I know a lot of people don't. And I know a lot of people who do. And I'm curious if you're a dreamer or not.
I go through phases, I think.
Okay.
I usually have a phase where I'll, dream maybe like a week or two, and then I'll go a while without dreaming. Like, I can't remember my dream last night, but
I can. I
did have one last week that was absolutely insane, and I'll tell you about it at some point in this podcast.
I can't wait to hear it.
What about you? You dream a lot?
Oh, too much.
Too much.
I dream every night.
Your brain's too active.
I'm just like, whoa, what was that?
Whoa. Do you eat before bed? Is that a myth? The whole eating food before bed and dreaming?
I don't know. I did not eat at all before bed yesterday. I also passed out the moment I got home yesterday.
Yeah.
I was very tired. And then I woke up at like 12 in the morning, and then I took a shower, had a little snack.
So you woke up at midnight?
Yeah.
And then you took a shower. You are all out of whack, my friend.
What's new?
You're like a nocturnal animal for just a little bit.
I'm like a little owl. Yeah, and then I was on TikTok until 2 a.m. Then I fell back asleep. And then woke up for work and was late to work.
Oh, no.
But I also woke up with like the worst migraine.
Oh, that sucks. When do you wake up for work? Like mad early.
Like 6:30. So I have to be at work for 7.
Oof. Wait, and it takes you like half an hour to drive.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
It's like 18 minutes.
Wow, so you get ready in 12 minutes.
Yeah, I put on jeans and a shirt, and I'm like, ready to go.
Like, let's go.
I'm like, I'm not going to care about my appearance.
You didn't even eat.
Shit.
I will cut that out.
I'm at the Krusty Krab.
Claudia works at the Krusty Krab. No questions, please.
Yeah,
that'll be it.
I work with SpongeBob and Squidward.
You are Squidward at your work.
And sometimes I'm SpongeBob. It's so dumb.
It depends on the day.
And sometimes I'm Patrick. I'm like, duh. I'm like, yeah,
no,
like
this is Patrick.
Is this a Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. I'm going to do that one day. Answer the phone and do that.
You should.
That would be like my last day of work ever.
Yeah. So that's a goal.
Hi, this is the Krusty Krab. How can I help you?
All day. All day.
Imagine. Have you ever had any reoccurring dreams?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Do you have anyone like specific that you remember?
Yep.
Which is?
And it's so weird because it's one of those things that I used to have it recurring when I was a kid, but I don't have a dream journal or anything like that, so I would forget that it was recurring because it was one of those that, like, I don't know for you, there's times where you dream and you absolutely remember every detail of it, and then there's times when you dream and you don't even think you dreamt at all, and then there's like the in between. And this one, I like just forgot about it, and then I dreamt it recently, like this year, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just realized then, like in the dream, that I've dreamt this like maybe 5 times over the course of my life, and I just never realized it. And it's just me like going on the bike path and pedaling down Fairhaven. So it's a real bike path, and I'm pedaling and I'm all alone, and then I just reach this like warehouse area that's right off the sea, and it goes from daytime to like nighttime, and there's just a bunch of like, you know, salty spittoon looking fellas like all angry and stuff, and I have to avoid them. And then I always end up on this like Ferris wheel type thing, but it's like a machine. It's not for fun, and I go on it, and I always have to save a cat. And I always do. But this year, when I dreamt it, the cat died, and I was absolutely like
maybe that was the
devastated.
end of your reoccurring dream.
Maybe
you'll never have it again.
Maybe it died. I was like devastated.
What color was the cat?
Maybe like gray and white.
Cute.
Yeah.
Fluffy? Not fluffy? I like how I just like want to know what
the cat. Like, you said a cat.
I'm like, I'm curious.
I don't think it's fluffy. It might have been a dog. Rip. I don't know. It's one of those. And then I like make my way out of it, and I go back on the bike path. So weird.
My reoccurring dream, I never forgot about it. I would just always remember it, and I've had it since I was little.
What is it?
But I haven't had it in a while. But so I have a dream of myself as like a toddler, probably like 5 or 4.
Okay.
Right? And I'm like in my grandparents' old car, aka my Jeep that I used to have.
Okay.
And for some reason, I'm in the driver's seat. Obviously, a child should not be in the driver's seat.
Oh,
and
yeah.
This is like something I would have a dream of before I learned how to drive.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'd always have this thing where the car starts rolling and I can't stop the car.
Oh, gosh.
Even with the emergency brake. Like, the emergency brake wasn't working, and then I crash.
Into what?
A pole.
Oh.
And then I'm always like... what the heck? Like, sitting there like, what happened? But it was like the anxiety before the crash, and then the crash happened. I never died or anything, but I was just always confused and scared.
And your grandparents are in the car?
No, I was like the only one in the car. It was interesting because it was always in a specific place. So it was actually, I think I'm putting like things together right now.
Actually, whoa, it's like dream therapy.
Yeah. So I was at... So my grandpa has a few sisters, but it was his older sister's house, and she lives in like this cul-de-sac. But when you have to go through a certain road to get into the cul-de-sac, but in front of that road there's a pole. And I just remembered someone died there.
Oh.
Because there's always like a little memorial thing.
Oh.
But that was like before I even saw it, and then that's when my dream stopped. After I saw it.
That pole.
Yeah.
When did you see the pole?
Probably like 8, 9, 10.
Oh, wow.
Around those years.
So you kept dreaming it before then?
Yeah.
And then you saw it.
And I was like, why are there teddy bears and hearts? And then I was like, oh, that's a memorial. But I just kept having that specific dream, and it was like always in that area, and it was that same pole.
So Claudia's saying that she's a witch, basically.
I'm not a bruxa.
She's an oracle witch. You definitely would be. Like, back in the day, people would come visit you. You'd have, like, your own,
I'd
shrine.
probably already be, like, hanged by then.
Well, I guess it depends on what culture
like, she has green eyes. She's a witch.
Oh, right from birth.
I'm like,
kill her.
He's like, how did they turn green? They were blue before. Like, I don't know. It just happens, bro.
And now they're turning brown.
Not brown.
You're basically the Avatar.
Half of my eye is turning brown, yeah.
She's the Avatar. I can kind of see it from here. Is it that one? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's so weird because it's like growing without me even like noticing the color.
Her eye's gonna fall out.
No, it's just heterochromia.
No, it's not dramatic.
It's just heterochromia. I remember one time I sent that to my friend and she's like, oh my gosh, does it hurt? Like, are you sick? I don't want you to get an eye disease. And I'm like, girl, it's just like heterochromia.
Wait, that's kind of cute though.
Yeah, she was so concerned. It was adorable. I love her.
I was going to ask if you have ever lucid dreamed.
So I've done something similar without even realizing it was lucid dreaming. Mm-hmm. So I usually have trouble sleeping, and I would have to force myself to like go into a imaginative world that I enjoy.
I do that too, yeah.
Or something, and that's how I'd like fall asleep. Mm-hmm. I'd have to like close my eyes and like really use my imagination. I haven't done that in a while, but I do it sometimes.
Yeah.
Lucid dreaming itself, low-key, kind of creeps me out on how you have to get there.
So is it like you're dreaming?
I've tried it once and then I got freaked out and like, nah, fam.
Ugh. Is it like you're dreaming but you're fully aware that you're dreaming?
Yeah, and then you can like choose, I think. Wait, lucid dreaming. Yeah, so a lucid dream is a type of dream in which a dreamer becomes aware that they are dreaming while they're dreaming. Okay.
Okay, so it's like I've done
dreaming. During a lucid dream, the dreamer may gain some amount of control over the dream character's narrative or environment. However, this is not actually necessary for the dream to be described as lucid.
So I guess I've done it, but it was not cool. So I didn't even count it as dreaming. Because it's like I've been asleep and then going through a series of events, and then my brain, my writer-director brain goes, that wasn't done as well as it could have been. Let's rewind. Like, let's rewind. Let's have this character say this.
It's not perfect enough.
And, like, actually, this is going to happen instead. All right, go. And then it, like, happens again. Okay, good. Let's keep on. But that's, like, not dreaming to me. That's, like, something different. I've heard other people lucid dream, and it's, like, this whole other experience. You know?
I think I've done it, like, once. But I remember trying it one time, and to get into lucid dreaming, sometimes you have to like calm down everything in your body, and you have to lay on your back.
Oh.
And like stay still.
But then you're at risk for sleep paralysis.
Basically, but you have to meditate. You have to meditate. Basically, it's like a meditation type thing, and then like you go into the dream, but you start being hyper aware of everything, so you start hearing noises. Mm-hmm. That can be like loud bangs or something. So then you're like, oh my gosh, is there a ghost in my room? But like, no, it's just like everything's just calming down.
So weird.
So like one time I got freaked out. I'm like, ghost. Oh, no.
I'm being watched.
I mean, I get sleep paralysis. Like I've got. So the next topic we're gonna talk about is precognitive dreams. And basically, it's dreams that end up happening in real life.
Oh, this was one of my questions for you.
Oh, was it?
Yes. Have you ever dreamt something and then it happens?
All the time.
Oh my gosh.
This is why I have this journal.
That's why you have the journal. So then you could I'm not freaking crazy, everybody. It's in here.
I've written it down and then I update it.
What the heck?
I update it.
You are a witch.
No kidding. No,
why do you think
I don't practice.
Dyed my hair black to fit
my hair's dark brown.
Oh really? I thought it was black. That's cute.
Thanks.
I'm color.
I like how we're opposites.
I know. I dyed it freaking
But even clothing wise.
Oh yeah, we are.
It's kind of funny.
This is cute. What is? Does it say something? Or is it just a pen?
No fear, I think.
No fear. No fear.
Death metal font.
So
tell me.
I've gotten a lot of precognitive dreams, and the only way I can distinguish them specifically between a regular weird dream and a precognitive dream is if I have 3 dreams in a row.
Okay. You told me this, yes.
And when I have 3 dreams in a row, that's when I get scared. Because I'm like, those dreams better be like good, yeah. Because if they're not good, then I'm going to cry in stress because they end up happening.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. No.
I've had very like specific dreams before, but they've never been accurate to what has happened in real life.
Okay.
Precognitive dreams can sometimes feel like deja vu to you.
Okay.
Like, for example, I had a precognitive dream that I was driving down a street that I drive down when I was in Bridgewater for like that 1 year. And it was a cloudy day. And that's it.
Yeah.
But it was weird because I'm like, why did I dream about this? Something has to happen in this dream, but nothing happened. But I just got that picture, and literally the next day, it looked just like that dream, and guess what popped up? A dog. And I helped the dog.
Oh.
But it was like my brain telling me like, oh, look out for this specific area. It was like literally the specific spot, except in real life, the dog was added into it. It was like my brain telling me.
Yeah, something
weird.
Important's gonna happen when you're in this place.
But I have...
There's some voodoo shit going on in this podcast.
Hello? I have my little dream journal. A lot of it has to do with certain people I'm not gonna read about.
They're gonna come for us. They're gonna watch this podcast.
They probably do. They're a little stalker. So I had a dream that I sprained my ankle. I wrote it down.
Okay. On an ice rink, perhaps?
No. So this literally was July 24th, 2019. And in October, I ended up spraining my knee.
Wow.
So it was like something to do with my body.
Mm-hmm.
Which was interesting.
Wow. Jeez. And you had that dream 3 times.
Yeah, so it was part of like 3 dreams that I written down, but I'm not gonna read all of them because some of them are a little too personal.
That's fair.
On the week
Divulge it all, Claudia.
On the week of
give the people what they want.
7/28 to 8/3, I saved a baby bird, and then that same week I ended up saving a baby bird and a baby squirrel.
Oh my gosh! Wow, of this year?
No, this was like 2019. Yep, 2019.
Wow.
I had this reoccurring dream that I kept hurting my ankle. So this was like within the months before I sprained my knee.
Oh my gosh. Which
was interesting. And then I had a dream where someone wasn't being very honest / like in a relationship, they're not being faithful, basically.
Okay.
It basically explained everything with a fucking relationship. Anyways. My dreams were literally warning me, and I still went for it.
Y'all need to watch out for Claudia. You cannot get away with the shit.
Yeah,
it's a good power to have, though.
It was the same thing. Someone was trying to kill a dove in front of me at work, and I was in distress, but I couldn't move, and I was just screaming. And I was screaming for someone to help it, and the person didn't care at all. Didn't help it. And then switched and then stopped the person. So it was like which is weird. Interesting. Oh, once I had a dream about, this is really weird, but once I had a dream about Harry Styles releasing a song. This was like before his first album came out. And it was like so weird because I like specifically saw like a list of song names, and it was for Harry Styles' album.
Yeah.
And I had a dream, and there's one specific song that I remember seeing, and it was along the lines of her or she, and he ended up releasing a song called she.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's weird.
Yeah. It was very interesting.
That's
and then I
weird.
had a dream that someone was stalking me, and that was true.
The amount of casual, like, the flat, dry delivery.
Oh, I had a dream that my friend Jamie got into a car accident, and then she ended up getting into a car accident. And I told her.
You told her that you had this.
I had a dream. I had that dream, and what
did she say?
Her, like after, and she's like, "What the heck? And you didn't tell me?" And I'm like, "What? I didn't want to like put it in your mind." And you're like, "Get into a car crash. She's fine.
She's fine." So that I was gonna ask you if you dreamt that someone died. Is the same thing 3 times?
3 times.
What would you do? Would you tell that person?
I've dreamt a lot about death.
Specific people dying?
Yeah.
Okay.
But those people haven't died yet, so I don't worry about it. And also with death in dreams, it's more like rebirth.
Okay.
And it's something dying in you or whatever is happening in your life, like you're going through a transition. So like that old part of yourself is dying. So
okay.
That's how I see it. I try not to freak out about that.
Okay, it's more symbolic.
Yeah,
than literal.
There's a lot of symbolic things like that dove. It means stuff like I remember looking it up and stuff like that, and I was like, oh shit.
There are dream scientists. I just found that out today. That's cool. You should become a dream scientist.
Oh yeah, and then I had.
You were the queen of dreams in your TikTok personality. She got queen of dreams.
So then the last dream I put down was in 2021, and it was interesting because it's based in a grocery store, and I saw someone, and I got angry, and I was like, why are you here? And then it actually happened, but instead at my job.
Oh, wow.
And I like swore under my breath, and they never came up to me, so it was fine. I've also, I just have like a lot of dreams that happen, mostly deja vu at the moment. Interestingly enough, with like certain people, and I'm like, this is really weird because I'm like, I've had dreams about people without even knowing them, and then it's weird. So I'm just like, okay, weird, awkward, but like we'll go with it.
Awkward.
Nothing bad has happened in my dreams, luckily. But I've also had people visit me in dreams. People have passed.
People who have passed?
Yeah.
I've had that.
It's very rare for me. Very, very rare. And it's interesting because I can remember them now. I've had a few people pass in my life. And one was a high school friend. I was very close with her. She got me into a lot of the things I love now. Like makeup, a lot of the artists I listen to. I've had 2 dreams about her, but the last dreams felt like it was like a goodbye.
Oh.
And it was weird because like there were other people, like it was like a cute little picnic, and we're like underneath like this really pretty tree. I remember like seeing her sister and stuff, but it felt like we're like having like a little picnic, and then before I woke up, she's like, okay, well, I need to go, and like I love you so much, and thank you for being like a really good friend to me, blah blah blah. And like I remember crying in my dream, like, don't leave me, I miss you. And then like she hugged me, and then I woke up and I was crying, but it was very like specific, and I can literally like picture everything in my brain, like of how the dream looked and everything. It was so pretty and peaceful. The last dream I had was of another friend who passed recently, and it wasn't a goodbye, it was a warning.
A warning?
Which kind of makes sense, but I'm not going to get into it because people listen, and they're weird. And I don't trust you guys.
Whoa!
No.
I'm gonna have to.
It's definitely something not to play with, but I'll literally tell you after. But you're gonna be like, what? Let's just say they're very aware of everything that's happening, and they seem disappointed. And in this dream, I couldn't understand anyone around me. He was the only person I could understand.
Wow.
So it was important.
Wow.
Like, people would be talking to me, and it was, like, either silence coming out of their mouth, or it was, like different language I couldn't understand.
Right.
And he was, like, the only person I could understand.
That's wild. Yeah. Bro, that is wild.
My grandma's had some cool dreams, too, about, like,
really?
past people who have passed away. She had a cousin she never met, but she died from, like, yellow fever, I think.
Oh, wow.
And her grandfather loved her. And this was before my grandma was born.
Mm.
And her grandfather always talked about her. And he would spoil my grandma the way he would spoil her when she was alive. And my grandma, I grew up Catholic, so during the Mass, we can go up to the priest and ask them to dedicate the Mass to them, and we give them, like, a little bit of money to donate. And so my grandma would do it, like, all the time for Amelia. That's her name. And one day, when my grandparents were building the house, no, there's nothing there. It was just wood and just a basic house. There's, like, a bed on the floor, just nothing in there. Tools, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And she visited my grandma in her dream, and she basically said, "Thank you for doing this for me, and, like, here's some roses."
Aww.
And my grandma woke up to the smell, like, a very, very strong smell of roses.
Wow.
And my grandpa woke up to a very, very strong smell of roses.
Wow.
And my grandpa ain't even dreaming in the same dream as my grandma.
Yeah.
So I think it's very crazy how things like that happen.
Wow.
But I've gotten a few weird dreams like that too. But
that's wild.
Yeah, I think it might be like a familial thing.
You got it from your grandma.
I'm like, I definitely got this from my grandma, because my grandma and I
she
are just
passed
like,
it down.
But it's weird because, like, only specific people get it in our family. So
is anyone in your family like, what are you talking about, girl?
My grandpa doesn't want to. He, like, believes it, but he's like, nah, keep the dead with the dead and living with the living. I'm like, my grandma says the same thing too, and I'm like, I believe in the same thing, but I can't control the people who visit me.
It's not my fault. I'm just an open person.
Yeah, and, like, these are, like, rare occasions of people visiting me. Like, I don't dream about them, like, every night or every week.
Right.
It's like it comes out of nowhere.
It's a special occurrence.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Those are some of my dreams. Have you ever gotten any dreams like that, or?
Oh yes, very emotional. I dreamt that my goldfish died, and then he died the next day.
Oh my gosh, wedge.
Wedge. No, yeah, that actually did happen though.
That's actually funny. That's like your brain being like, just a warning, your fish is dying.
So, like, my fish was perfectly healthy, and it was swimming. It was just a still shot of a fishbowl and my fish, nothing else. It was just clear blue. Swimmy, 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 swimmy. Oh no, the water's starting to turn gray. Oh no, now it's black and it's swirling everywhere. Oh no, now he can't swim anymore and he's upside down.
Oh my god.
And then I was just staring at that, and then I woke up and I was like, oh, that was only a dream. And then hours later, Goldfishy, his life came to an end. So that's my experience with precognitive dreaming. I think I've had a few others, but honestly, I don't remember.
Damn.
Because I don't think I've put enough credit into dreams over my life.
Yeah, it's really weird how I have dreams about one specific person and all of them have weirdly, like, came true.
Yeah.
I have a silly dream I wrote down in my notes.
Oh my gosh.
I saved a dolphin from a liver. I saved a dolphin from a river/lake. And apparently I was there before, and I had a weird friendship with Billie Eilish.
What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna come true.
Billie Eilish, we're gonna be besties. I'm kidding.
Saving dolphins together.
Saving dolphins together in lakes.
Sean's
Why
lake.
is there a lake? Why is there a dolphin in a lake? Why is there a lake in a lake?
Why is there a lake and a dolphin?
I saw a coyote today.
A coyote?
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh, puppy." I'm like, "Oh, that's not a puppy."
No.
I'm like, "Whose dog is that?" I'm like, "That's
puppy
not a
with
dog."
spice.
No, yeah, you definitely don't want to get attacked by that thing.
My most recent dream is absolutely insane. It was the zombie apocalypse. I used to have a lot of those.
Oh, thank you.
I love them. But I'm also terrified. But I think it's because I'm an adrenaline. I'm an adrenaline junkie. So I just like love those dreams. Whereas the zombie apocalypse, I'm figuring out how to survive. And oh wait, yeah, that's one of your fears. That's one of your 3.
I hate when I have dreams like that.
Zombie spider dentist.
Better not have a dream about zombie apocalypse night, because if that happens, I'm gonna be very mad at you.
Claudia, subconscious, absorb this information.
No.
Oh wait, you are going to love this dream.
I don't think I am.
It's a zombie apocalypse, right? It's horrifying.
I die.
Trying to figure it out. All of a sudden, I'm pregnant. Right? Claudia's gonna vomit right now.
Like abort mission.
I'm pregnant. And then from some like crazy stuff, I don't know, like I don't know. It's dream logic. I realized that I'm pregnant with twins.
F that. Abort mission and abort mission.
Times 2. So then I'm pregnant with twins, right? And I'm in the zombie apocalypse, right? And then one of them falls out.
How?
I don't know, bestie. It went. And I was like, oh crap. And so I'm on the ground with it, right? And I'm looking it over, and my dad's on the other side, and we're counting its fingers and toes. And I was like,
it's like SpongeBob. It has 4 fingers.
He was like, it looks okay over here. I think we got 10 and 10. And I was like, oh,
why are you counting toes?
Because that's what they do when a baby's born. They count the finger and toes.
That's dumb.
It's just like a thing. So I'm like counting it, and I was like, I swear to God, I counted 8, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to put this baby back. Then,
why would you put your baby back? You're like, you're going back in my tummy so you can get the other 2 fingers.
So then I'm like, yeah, I saw 10. And my dad could tell I was lying, and he goes, I think it needs to go back, cook more. And I was like, yeah, you're right. So then I put it back in. And I had both of my twins in my stomach. And then it was time to deliver them both, and they just like flew out of there, no problem at all. And I was like, sick. Pregnancy's so easy. Labor's so easy. And then I killed a bunch of zombies.
I've never had a pregnancy dream.
No?
And I'm glad.
I've had a few, a handful.
I've had dreams.
They're not pleasant.
Other things, but not pregnancy.
Yeah.
Maybe things to get to pregnancy.
I kind of figured that's where you were going before you said it.
I can't help it. It's my subconscious.
No,
I don't know why. And I hate those because my brain picks random people, and I'm like, ew.
I know.
I'm like, get off. And I'm like, wake up.
Alarm.
Why couldn't I dream about that dolphin and Billie Eilish again?
Oh gosh.
And I avoid like many people.
Yeah, you like avert eye contact the next day. Like,
why is she acting weird? I'm like, I don't know.
No reason.
Sometimes I feel like if you dream about something, like it goes into the other person's brain.
Really?
I don't know. Or like having dreams about people, and then that person has dreams about you.
Oh yeah, I wonder. I have a really cool dream story I just remembered because you said that. So I was with Sean. We both woke up, and I was like,
I don't know why I did that.
What are you doing? You're preparing. You're mentally preparing for this. We woke up.
Have dreams about each other?
And
was it the same dream?
I started saying, I was like, getting ready for the day, and I was like, oh, my dream was so stressful. He's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. We were back in Las Vegas, and, we were here for someone's birthday, and we were going to this club. And as I'm starting to tell the story, his eyes are getting wider. He like stopped what he was doing, and he looked at me, and his eyes are getting wider. And I said, yeah. And then we were there, and I got mad at you. We got into a fight, and you ditched me. You left me. And so then I'm in Las Vegas, kind of alone, like just trying to figure it out. And then I finished telling the story, my dream story, and he goes, "Are you kidding me right now?"
What, like he had a different point of view or his point of view?
He goes, "You can't be serious." And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And he goes, "I had a dream that we were in Las Vegas, me and you, with a group of friends. We got into a fight, and I left. And I was trying to find a way back home. And I was like going on buses and trying to find airplane tickets and blah, blah, blah. And he's trying to get home. And I was like, what?
What the heck?
Bro, that's crazy.
That's really creepy.
Same exact night.
That's weird.
Same, room. And it's like, that was icky.
I don't think that's happened to me yet.
Not yet. Just wait.
Oh, God.
Just wait.
I don't. Yeah. Sure.
Sure. Yeah, that freaked me out. That's when I was like, okay, maybe dreams are, like, there's something going on there.
Dreams are crazy, man. Crazy.
They say for creatives, too, to never discount your dreams because that's actually, like, good source material. Like, it sounds cheesy and cliche. I write a lot of stuff down. But it's true. You know, like, that's your brain. Trust your brain.
It's in creative mode.
Yeah. Sport mode. I have 3 fun facts that I'm going to do as trivia questions.
Okay.
We got to come up with a jingle. Fun fact trivia. Something like that. Why did your lips go like that? You were like...
The Debbie.
Oh my gosh. Ready?
Oh, I thought we were going to do the jingle.
Oh, wait. Let's do the jingle. Ready? Fun fact trivia. Okay. True or false? Some people dream only in black and white.
False. No kidding.
Black bear.
That was like Dwight Schrute. I just want to say it. True or false? People only dream in black and white?
Some people dream only in black and white.
I feel like that's true.
True. According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, 12% of people only dream in black and white. Age plays a factor in this phenomenon as people 25 or younger say they almost never dream in black and white, while people 55 and older claim to dream in color about 75% of the time. I bet that's because of the TV thing.
No way.
Yeah, because color TV...
But then they have colored TV now. So
they do, but they grew up when their brain was most soft and squishy. They grew up with black and white TV. So like all that black and white imagery, as you're growing up and your brain's developing.
Bro, I know people who are 55 right now. I'm pretty sure their brain is giving them colored dreams.
Well, yeah, most of the time, but they get some black and white dreams. You know what I'm saying? Where like people our age don't at all.
People in the 80s didn't grow up with black and white.
No, but older than 55. Like,
sure.
Older people.
Sure. Do they say it's because of TV?
Well, I read that somewhere else. Not in the same article. Like combining stuff. True or false? Animals also have dreams.
True.
Yes.
I only know that because my little kitty twitches.
I figured you were going to say something like that. I was like, she's going to know this.
And, like, I've seen dogs sleep.
Oh, my God.
There's, like, that dog who's, like, running in his sleep, and then he, like, actually takes off and crashes into a wall and wakes himself up.
Oh, no.
It was kind of funny, honestly.
That's hilarious.
Like, what a goof.
Poor little guy.
But I've seen, like, my dogs when they were alive. They dream a lot.
Yeah.
They just, like, twitch a lot.
That's freaking cute.
But my cat twitches and he's like this paw. It's like, what are you good?
Do you ever wonder if they
also, why do guys twitch in their sleep?
Do they?
Yes. They're like, and I'm like, are you okay?
Bro, there's some crazy stuff, guys. Sean woke up once in the middle of the night, sits up straight, and he goes, "It's on fire. It's all on fire." And I was like, "Excuse me? What?" And he was like, "It's all on fire. Why do you not care? It's all on fire. It's burning." And I was like, "Go back to sleep." And he's like, "They're watching us. They're all watching us." He's the most
I'm very
like,
curious
bizarre.
on what that dream was.
I know. Ugh.
Salami.
What? What are you saying?
This TikTok where they're like using the thing and dreams.
She's not even speaking English anymore.
Herbal nurble.
We're at that point. We're at that point now.
I've become NPC. Sorry, I said salami.
Gosh.
Salami.
Yeah. It says humans are not the only species that dream. Many animals also experience heightened brain activity and dream while they sleep.
Yeah.
I wonder what they dream about. Probably just like food.
Food and their owners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, clearly that dog was running towards something, so.
True or false? You can read or tell time in your dreams. It's an interesting one. I have not heard anything about this.
I feel like people have had dreams about like clocks and stuff. But I don't know if like whenever I had dreams there's no like specific actually there was a specific time once, so I'm gonna say true.
Think so?
Yeah.
So this says you cannot. While dreaming, most people are not able to read or tell time in their dreams with accuracy.
Like the specific time that it is at that moment.
Right, like 2:13 p.m.
Like if they were taking a nap and they like.
No, like in the dream itself. Like if you were, like if we were dreaming and I were to go up to you and be like, "What time is that?"
I'd be like, "Summertime."
You'd probably be like, "Hammer time" or something.
Yeah.
So I want to show you this. Maybe I'll put it in if you think it's cool. It's a little bit.
So I saw a couple videos recently where they were talking about trying to figure out the time in your dream, like ask someone in your dream what the date and the time is or whatever. And I lucid dream pretty much anytime I dream. So I was like, oh, next time I do that, I'm gonna do that. I saw this video yesterday, and it reminded me because I'm super ADHD, and I was like, oh yeah, when I go to bed, I'm gonna do that. So it happened last night, and it was really freaking creepy. For context, I lucid dream almost all the time, and a lot of times like I'll explore, or it'll be some sort of like a dream that at the end of the dream I realize I'm dreaming. I can go back to the beginning and then like relive the dream, almost like it's a video or a movie or something. I don't even know how to explain this other than a lot of times it's like a one-on-one situation. Like I might be like talking to my best friend or my dog's sick, and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, this isn't real. That's not how that person acts, or something's off, right? Anyways, so I was going through some pretty normal dreams last night. Like my dog was sick and I was trying to take care of it, and like I reconnected with a friend that I don't talk to anymore, and I was like, we still have beef. I don't know, just like different normal things that I feel like I would dream about that were not like red flags. And then I ended up with this group of people. They were all like strangers. I didn't recognize any of them, and they weren't meant to be anyone that I knew, but we were sitting at a table and we were talking about whatever had been happening in the dreams that night. And I looked out towards the water. We were sitting by the water, and the waves like didn't move right. And I was like, that's not how water works. And then I went, oh, right, because I'm in the dream world. I'm in dream. And I was like, oh my God. So I turned really quickly to my right, and I asked the girl, there was a girl and two guys. And I asked the girl, I said, what's the date and the time? And she said, she just like looked at me and she went, it's 10:10 at 2:13 p.m. sharp. And I was like, what? And she goes, 10:10, 2:13 p.m. sharp. And it's like it was the 8th yesterday, so I was like, that's so weird. But then I was like, oh, weird. Well, in my mind, I was like, I'm going to go explore. But then this guy, one of the guys at the table, like grabbed me by the arm and he's like, it's time for you to go now. And I was like, what? And he was like, you're going to have to wake up now. And I was like, no, like, it's all good. I'm dreaming. This is my dream. Let me go. Like, I'm just going to go explore and see what's around. And he was just like, no, it's time for you to wake up. And he took my head and he like shoved it into the water. And usually I can breathe underwater. Like I'm lucid dreaming. I wasn't scared. I was like, I can literally dream underwater. But instead it felt like all these like bubbles were filling my head, and then I was just like forced awake. I just woke up and I was like, so yeah, I have no idea what that means, but
did anything happen at 10:10 to 13 p.m. sharp?
So she made a follow-up video and she said that she was driving at that time, And she set an alarm on her phone like a little bit before then, so she would know it was coming up. And she just pulled off to the side of the road and just like waited.
Oh, okay.
Like she didn't do anything. So I don't know. But
I've had dreams where I've had like dates specifically, and
really?
weirdly enough, like things would happen around that date or on that date.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's strange.
So.
I have not had that. That's freaky. But I want to comment on her thing because she was like, so I think I'm safe. I'm all good, guys. I'm going to comment and be like, they didn't say the year, honey.
Oh!
Because she's like, I'm safe, I'm good. I'm just going to give her anxiety for the rest of her life.
Oh, gosh. Now she's going to be like, 10-10-2-13. It's like her death date.
And also like to do with lucid dreaming too. It's wild that some people can like control it that way. And I've heard that too, you know, once you start realize you're lucid dreaming, you're not supposed to tell anybody in the dream that you are lucid, or like bad things can happen. Yeah. Oh. Or some people have like dream police.
Have you heard about like dream police? They're the actual police. Like, they're like, open up, and I'm like, oh.
You witch.
Have you ever died in your dream? I heard like dying in your dreams actually make you die in real life.
I've heard that too.
I've almost died in my dream.
I've almost died. I think I did die recently though. So I don't know.
Have you ever like woken up because you thought you were falling?
Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot.
I remember getting those a lot when I was younger. Yeah. I'd be like on the couch and all of a sudden I'm like,
yeah, you're like,
what the heck? And then my grandpa would be like, are you good? He's like laughing at me.
What is this child up to?
And I'm like, yes, I am. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
I'm either like falling off a cliff, almost getting hit by a car, or I'm like actually just like dream running but tripping. Also, you know what? I just thought of a thing that I hated in my dream one time that I dreamt.
What?
Everything was in slow motion and I couldn't stop it. And
everything? Not just your running? Like everything was slow motion?
Everything was like moving in slow motion.
Oh, that's so annoying.
And then I was like, get it away from me. Like, how do I get out of here? How do I put a regular time? I don't know. It just, now like sometimes like slow motion things, it was like kind of like psychedelic in a way, but not psychedelic. Only because like things were like floating, but everything was in slow motion, and I hated it. And it's weird because I gotta like specifically point out a like Edwardian lady in my dream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know what that's about.
An Edwardian lady. I don't know, man. You're the witch, not me.
I'm like, I don't know who this is.
You will, in due time. In due time.
Yeah, the Edwardian lady just pops up, like, right there.
Yeah, boom.
I'm like, oh.
Well, I feel like one day we're going to be, like, researching something for a film, and you're going to be like, that's her! I found her. Yeah, man. I'm like, what the frick?
She was in my dreams. And then you do, like, the slow motion sequence. I'm like, I can't be here right now.
I'm gonna make it happen now.
But yeah, that's the world of dreams.
Yeah, I think that was a fun little deep dive into dreams.
I get nightmares sometimes, but not as much.
Nightmares. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about nightmares, but we did kind of over spooky season.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I got like a creep. I barely get nightmares, but I got one like a few weeks back.
Oh jeez.
I don't really remember it though, so that's good. I don't really want to.
I was having a lot of them like a few weeks ago when I wasn't doing so hot mentally.
It happens.
Yeah, it's normal, right?
I feel like nightmares like come from a source of stress.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't like how scary they are. Actually, you know what? I have been getting some nightmares recently, or just like really bad anxiety, and I wake up with my heart pounding.
Oh, that sucks.
And it has to do with like demons and ghosts. I don't know why I'm dreaming about that. So
I've been doing research into demons for Tadasal Returns, so maybe some of that's rubbing off on you.
No.
We could talk about Botis. We could.
Why are you naming them?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Good luck, Bessie. I didn't say it. You did. I don't claim that freaking energy. She can. It's
okay.
Take it.
I'm more dulled out to the.
I'm just gonna
spirits than you are. She literally has. It wasn't blessed. It doesn't count.
It's blessed by me.
Blessed by the witch.
I was baptized. Sure, that counts, right? Water protector. I was just being a water bender. It's fine. You know me. Just kidding. Just start speaking Latin. May the power of Christ compel you. That vine of the beagle.
I have no idea what you're talking
Insert here. But yeah, peace out.
Yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. If you have cool dreams, leave them in the comments.
Make your grandma watch it. Make your grandpa watch it. Make your creepy uncle watch it. Actually, no, not your creepy uncle. Keep that away from your creepy uncle.
Have your dog watch it.
Have your cat watch it. Have your parrot watch it.
Yes.
Have your rat watch it. Have Remy the rat watch it.
Is that Ratatouille?
Yes. Anyways, peace out. Bye.
Goodbye.
Salami.
I was gonna say we're good. Yay, we did it.
I also don't know why I said that.